Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at A&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the BYU Cougars, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. But he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to find room. It's Davis. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that short completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Handoff from the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
He knocks this one right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The offense with some pre-snap motion. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking for some space. It's Sampson. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Ayamaleva. Gets made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Well, move the sticks for first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
They'll hand it off. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They'll change the pre-snap look now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Trying to extend the play. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Trying to run, it's Davis. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. It'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Brigham Young. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. To throw, it's Ayamaleva. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they've got him.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. From the shotgun, drops back. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Caught on the outside, it's McCoy. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Vols. Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, BYU. And the defense adds 6 to the interception return. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Going for a big play downfield. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obvious penalty. Doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. First down and 10. Handoff to the right side. Powers through. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. He's going to bring up second down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Looking to pass, it's Ncaa. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he will score. Touchdown, Volunteers. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense... on this lead before the break. Second down after that previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Going to try to use his legs here. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Grab behind the line, it's McCoy. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Volunteers looking to cash in the red zone. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a shotgun run call. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Volunteers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And third down is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This one is right through. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So about 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Bringing pressure. Under heavy pressure. Hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cougars will kick it deep to begin the second half. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. And now the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. And the call is a quarterback sneak.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, 1st down. But no, the defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looks like no gain to me. It'll be 4th down in inches.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. On the ground, it's Sampson. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get the 4th down. You don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Takes the handoff. It's Sampson.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Not an accurate throw by the freshman quarterback. Threw it behind him.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
But this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And there's the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. And the pass is incomplete. It's third down for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass, it's Ncaa. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Tennessee. Made the defense look slow that time. See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter?
Tennessee 27, BYU 17.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack makes it third down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's running out of time here. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Receiver in motion now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the run, it's Sampson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
From the 12-yard line, it's second and long now. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Brigham Young. They're setting out to try the PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Lewis. Physical run, breaking tackles. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. The kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. 4th down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. He's swarmed by the defense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff again. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Now it's second down here. And here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The attempt is no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, BYU. No chance to catch him. And now the critical extra point attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Send the back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Ncaa. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
A really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
And they'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And they heave it deep downfield. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown for Ncaa. They have jumped in front in the final minute. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass caught inside the 15. And the timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The balls are in the red zone now. Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. What a defensive play to cap this victory. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even